Hello, my dear student. Everyone, take out your page number 231. Right? So today we are going to discuss again from the page number 231. First of all, what is given here? Stethoscope. Okay. So doctors use a stethoscope to hear the heartbeat and breathing clearly. That means for what purpose that we use stethoscope? No. That is used for the hear the heartbeat, and breathing clearly, right? Then the next is the stethoscope was invented by Dr. Rene T.H. Laennec in 1816. That means who invented stethoscope? No, and it is invented by Dr. Rene T.H. Laennec, in 1816. Understood? So once Dr. Laennec was examining a patient with a heart problem. So one day what happened? Dr. Laennec, examining a patient with which was heart problem. And he recalled that even the slightest sound made at one end of a hollow tube is clearly heard at its other end. That means one thing that it was look like a hollow. That means like a pipe. From one side to the another side, the sounds was heard. Okay. Then what happened? So he rolled up a few sheets of paper into a tube and placed one end of it on the patient's chest and the other end on his ear. So what happened? One day he picked up some sheet of paper and rolled it, and he attached the roll with the heart and his ear. Then he heard some sound from his heart, from the patient heart. Okay. Then he was delighted that he could hear the patient's heartbeat clearly. Then that is why he was able to hear the heartbeat clearly. So he used this idea to develop the stethoscope, and it helps to develop the stethoscope. Understood? So now next what is given here? Microscope. So a microscope is an instrument that makes very tiny object appear big. That means a small or very teeny things that can be seen as a big. That means enormous. So we use it to examine teeny organisms such as germs that we cannot see with naked eyes. That means some things that we can see with our naked eye, but we can see the help of microscope, right? So next is many people helped develop the microscope. So many people did some work to invent microscope. First of all, Zacharias Janssen is believed to have invented the optical microscope, and he believed the optical microscope. Optical, that means that can see through our eyes. Okay. Then the next person, Antony van Leeuwenhoek, lenses that could magnify objects up to 300 times. That means how many times that can see from through the lenses? 300 times. Then Galileo added a focus device to the microscope. Then one person, that means in the last time Galileo, a person that who focusing on the device that to the microscope. That means Galileo was the person that invented microscope. Several improvements have been made to the microscope ever since. That means lots of time that he attempt to invent microscope, but today an electron microscope is used to detect the germs that cause various diseases. So now what happened, due to the invention of microscope, that some germs that can be catch or can be seen through a microscope. So now next, blood and urine samples of patients that are observed under a microscope show the germs causing a disease. So nowadays, that means whenever we are suffering from some urinary problems, then stool, blood samples, etc., etc. So these types of diseases are also can be approved by or can be seen. That means what types of germs that is causing, that we can find out through microscope. This helps a doctor to prescribe medicines that destroy the germs and cure the patient. That means by examining examining through the microscope, that one doctor that can prescribe, that means what kind of medicines that prescribed by a doctor can be decided. So now modern machines, nowadays we are using different kind of modern machine in different diseases. So what is given here, a lot of research is being done in the field of medicine. That means in the field of medicine, different research are going on still now, and scientists continue to develop machines that help them understand the human body better. Now scientists also continue to develop what to develop, that means machine, that different kind of machine is developed to cure our body from different kind of diseases. So doctor used X-ray, the ultrasound scan, the CT scan and the MRI scan to understand the condition of the internal organs and bones. That means we have different kind of internal disease that are not visible, so that we use different kind of machine. What type of machine? Like X-ray, ultrasound scan, CT scan, MRI. So these types of machines are used to find out the internal organs disease. So now they use laser beams to treat some diseases, and now some laser beams are also used to treat these types of diseases. Okay, so thank you for watching this video.